So LeBron James finally comes out in defense of his son, Bronny James, following the draft and all of this nepotism talk and brouhaha going on, all right? Let's hear what he had to say.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to a, well, we call you normies.
All right, so this particular video right here.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Comes from ESPN via Sportscenter. Now, LeBron James, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, had a sit down with Dave McMiniman. And I believe this is part of the press run for the for Team USA, because he also had an interview with Steph Curry, all right? Now, in this particular interview, LeBron James is, well, this particular segment of the interview, he's going to speak specifically, he's going to be questioned specifically about Bronny and the draft and some of the heat that Bronny's been catching since the start of the Summer League, okay? So we're going to get into it, hear what LeBron James have to say, and see if it has any credibility, any weight, makes any sense, all right? So for all of you, stop pausing the video, ninjas. For all of you, let the video play, ninjas.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And I say ninja because, no matter what color you are, right? The link to this video will be in the description box for you to watch without my commentary or my interruption, okay? Of course, this is a reaction video. If you are still here, thank you for your viewership and fair use.
We're gonna have a chance to talk about some history in the fall.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
LeBron James and Bronny James will not only be the first teammates to be father-son duo in league history. It's the first time it's ever happened, period. Just take me back to New York. What was that moment like for you?
Now, before we get into all the meat and potatoes of the video, I got to pause it for fair use, like I said a few seconds ago, right? Now, this is the introduction. Of course, we all know Bronny James, 55th pick, second round, all that good stuff. We all know the $7.9 million he got for 4 years, the contract with the third-year option, okay? We all know the stats he had prior to him coming to the league for the part of the time he had in college. And we know the statistic that he had, or the stat line he had, I would say, following this past Summer League game, his first Summer League game, first time on a NBA court, I would say, playing in front of millions and millions.
Are literally millions
of fans across the world on TV and in the stadium, I'm sure. Well, LeBron James finally gets to give his take on the feeling he got when his son was entered into the NBA. Okay, let's continue.
It was very emotional. It was very emotional to hear. I mean, that's been his dream for quite a while. He says he wants to play in the NBA, and then he had an opportunity to talk to his agent, Rich Paul, and Rich asked him what is his ultimate goal in this whole thing, and he said, "I just want to hear my name called." And for it to happen, with us all being together and him being able to hear his name called in the NBA draft, it's like a moment that we will never, ever forget.
Between the lines.
Now, I also, if you're watching this, you might have seen this clip already, but just in case you haven't, I want you to notice that they put all of the, I would say this is propaganda a little bit, and as May said the other day, this is no good marketing. They put all of the clips in there where he's making shots, where he's making these fast breaks, and he's in the clutch and all that. But I mean, is that who Bronny is as a player?
Ain't no way.
I mean,
ain't no fucking way.
We'll see, right? Remains to be seen. I'm sure he's got plenty of potential. But like I say, we'll see. In all fairness, we'll find out, right?
To some extent, basketball is going to take care of itself.
Yeah, for sure.
But outside of those lines, he's starting to have some of the same arrows slung at him that you had when you were a teenager. What's going to take for him to withstand that?
I don't know if people really understand Bronny. He doesn't care. I actually cared a little bit when I came in. I wanted people to like me and.
LeBron James, just in case, I mean, for you out there, the viewer, okay? In my opinion, and I think some people would also maybe share the same opinion, I believe that LeBron James still wants people to like him.
Target acquired.
I think that, all this, LeBron has become very good at, painting narratives. He's become very good at, cultivating his image, which in his credit is a very good thing. You haven't heard LeBron James, having any kind of major trouble or, any kind of infidelities or any kind of major thing. I mean, he does stuff that people might not agree with, but he's kept his image very clean. And to be an NBA player in today's time, that's hard to do. And for him to have done it so long, kudos to LeBron for that, all right? But I think LeBron still wants people to like him. And part of this whole thing with his son getting drafted to the Lakers and all this, part of people liking him as well, because now he's giving his son a leg up. And so now his son gets to share in the glory and the triumph of playing the NBA with his father. Let's continue. For just $5 a month, please consider becoming a member of Welcome to Normieville. There you will find access to members-only videos and members-only live streams, as well as a host of other perks. Thank you for your consideration. Back to the video.
Some of the things that people were saying about me, it kind of bothered me early on in my career. I let it get to me. Bronny doesn't give a
All right, so LeBron James says that Bronny does not give a, wait a minute, he doesn't give a, what? Let's rewind that real quick. Of course, YouTube, thank you, ESPN, for blurring that out. But let's hear that one more time. He said Bronny James does not give a, and drops the F-bomb.
He doesn't give a. He doesn't. Bronny plays, he works his tail off. When he's done, he goes home and plays his video game. He does not care about nobody's.
This background
he doesn't
music.
Even listen to that stuff. He's like the complete opposite of his dad. His dad will say something.
Yeah.
Bronny does not care. Like me personally, when I was coming up, I had no choice. I literally had no choice. I had to make it out. Like I had no choice. I had to make it out for me, my mom, my family. Bronny has all the choices in the world. So it's like.
Now, I do agree with LeBron on that. He came out of high school into the pros. And to be fair, when LeBron came in, there were people that were, coming for him as well. A lot of people were coming for LeBron because he just came out of high school. He had all these expectations and everything. And the team he was going to, which was the Cavaliers, a lot of people on that team felt that they were just as capable as him. They thought he was just some kind of punk high school kid that had a lot of hype that was going to come into the league and be a dud. And he's turned out to be, statistically, a very, legendary athlete, a legendary basketball player. But I will also say, yes, that was, he didn't have a choice, I guess, per se, in that regard. His son, I would say his son also does not have a choice. Okay? Now, he has the backing of you, LeBron. And because of that, yeah, maybe he'll have some, he won't have the same attitude that you had, the same, maybe like, the same sense of, I got to prove people wrong because, I'm here now. My dad's going to defend me. The media's defending me. He doesn't really have that, fight or flight thing like you're going to have that you had when you came in because you had the backing of the league. But as a player, you had to prove yourself 100%. Bronny has a bit of a handicap with you being around. And, I mean, it is what it is.
Like a whole nother, people don't understand how hard that is in the commitment. For him to be coming out of heart surgery less than a year ago, for him to be able to be in the NBA, the kid he's special, but he doesn't care. It doesn't bother him.
We have breaking news. Just 6 days after drafting Bronny James, the Lakers have signed his father.
You signed it.
Okay, well, I believe that segment of Bronny is over with. Now they're talking about LeBron James and his contract situation, all that. But y'all get it, right? LeBron James comes out and he finally defends his son, his choice to come into the league, all the backlash he's getting. He compares his son to himself coming into the league fresh out of high school. Bronny pretty much came out of high school because he did a half a season or a part of a season with USC following his heart situation, all that, which we give him grace for the heart situation because that was a very, trying time for LeBron himself and his father, the whole family, I would assume. So, barring the heart issue, Bronny James doesn't have a big enough sample size for people to say that he's worth being in the league. That's part of the problem. We have to judge Bronny off of his current accomplishments. With his current accomplishments being what they are, a lot of people feel that he doesn't deserve it or he's not ready. Again, that is on Bronny to prove or disprove everyone else and mainly himself. Okay? So y'all see it. LeBron James comes out and defends his son. What say you? And on that note, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about LeBron James and his words of defense for his son and himself, to be fair, in totality, I guess you would say. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.